Alright, Minty, have you figured out who this S person could be, or...?
Are you kidding me? Do you know how vague of a description that is?
Yes, but I don't think my future self would just appear out of nowhere to mess with me.
Look, he only appeared in a dream after you got mad and passed out, screaming at a pony game. Maybe it's just you.
Were you at least able to find someone with any similarities to this S guy?
Do you know how many people in this fandom go by S? There's Saber Spark, Starsride, Silver Quill, Sheldon, Shady, Stormfx3, then yeah, the list goes on and on. None of these bronies seem like they would have anything against you at this point.
I'm just terrified that my future self came back to warn me about this guy. He said he's going to expose me for who I truly am.
Well, hopefully you can wait until after the holidays to expose you.
Minty, this is serious! Whoever this person is, they could be planning something for me as we speak.
The package has been delivered. Are you sure this is the guy?
I am 65% sure. He just needs a little push. Now, post the video.
You have a new message.
Dang.
What's wrong?
Well, I set my phone up to notify me whenever someone posts a cringy video of me, and well, they posted a video I try to forget.
I'm the B to the Roni, and I like my little pony.
Look on the bright side. At least you found your next Brony Problems. Look, Brony Cringe.
Fine, I guess I can do that while you're trying to figure this out.
I'll contact you if I find something, okay?
As a person who makes videos that mainly consist of live-action segments, I am no stranger when it comes to a user trying to use one of my videos to exploit bronies in a negative way. But that's the risk when it comes to making these type of videos. Someone is always going to see them as cringe, which brings us to today's topic, voted by you all, Brony Cringe. But what is Brony Cringe? Well, first off, you have to understand what the word cringe means. For those of you that don't know, cringe is just another word for awkward, embarrassing, creepy, weird, disturbing, or overall anything that makes you feel uncomfortable while looking at it. Whether it be a photo, video, or one of those millions of posts that you see on social media. I think what makes something cringy is when someone who makes one of these posts doesn't even know that it's cringy. A prime example of this is when a well-known YouTuber stumbled upon one of my older live-action Brony skits and exploited it for every penny. At the time, when I dressed up as a girl to play another character, I thought it would be hilarious and make people laugh, and for the time being, it did. However, once he made that video, people were making the assumption that was how I actually am IRL, which is completely untrue. My boobs are way bigger than that. See, even I laugh at myself when it comes to bad videos that I made. Whenever someone tries to exploit them, I just sit back and laugh at it. We all need to laugh at ourselves every once in a while and have a good sense of humor about it, because if we overreact and make a big deal about it, then we're giving them what they want, a reaction. I'll be completely honest here, I enjoy looking at cringy stuff in this fandom, or any fandom for that matter. The way I see it is that you can't appreciate the good stuff in your fandom without enjoying the not so good stuff. Most of the stuff that I researched for this video, which has consisted of watching hours of Brony Cringe compilations and searching the deep side of the Brony fandom. I wouldn't even consider most of it as cringe, as it just shows bronies having a good time. But just because some users don't find it appropriate or understand the whole concept, they will automatically just label it as embarrassing or unnatural. And no, I'm not going to sit here and act like everything here being shown is fine with everyone, because cringe is just a matter of an opinion and a personal preference for every individual. So I'm going to do something a little different and showcase some interesting photos and videos from the Brony fandom. Now, before I do this, I want to set a few ground rules. Number 1, all content being shown in this video are from the early stages of the Brony fandom when it started getting mainstream attention from 2010 to 2014. Number 2, all usernames and personal information shown in this video will be blurred out or changed in order to protect the users. Number 3, most of the individuals being shown here have either matured or have moved on and do not represent the Brony community as a whole. And lastly, this channel does not encourage harassment against the users being shown. Everything in this video is only meant for educational purposes, so do not take everything I say to heart. Now, with that out of the way, let's start with some minor posts on social media. First, we have a guy coming out as a brony on Facebook and lets everyone know that he won't take a no hate, saying that I was as straight as a stripper pole and encourages other bronies to make themselves apparent or forever hold your peace. Nice post, but terrible execution. Next post is about a person comparing himself to a soldier, as no one in his family accepts him for liking My Little Pony. He's trying to figure out where his comrades and teammates are, or if he's at the wrong spawn. All this guy wants to do is to just meet bronies in his area, but he feels alone and left out.
Trust me, dude, I'm with you on that. Just hold your head up high. Things will get better.
Here's a picture of a person sleeping with his plush. That moment when you remember why going to bed is your favorite part of each day. I guess it could be worse. You could be this person attempting to pick up a girl on Facebook. You look kind of like Fluttershy, LOL, in a sexy way, winky face.
Smooth, dude. Next time, try bronies only.
I think I have a problem. I'm not attracted to real-life males and females, but I'm attracted to mares and stallions in MLP. Someone replies. Probably because you have not had enough experience to be attracted to people emotionally on the level of the characters in the show. Philosophical thinking.
What?
You're in the club and this guy slaps your girlfriend's ass. What do you do? Slap him and tell him that Princess Twilight is better? Here's a classic photo everyone should know. At first I was like, but then I was like. Next, we have some photos of people who decided to Photoshop their favorite ponies with them. I'll give them credit, as they did attempt to give them some shading on the ponies to make it look like they are actually in the room, even though the scaling and everything else is just wrong. But I think what makes this worthwhile are the descriptions. Fluttershy woke me up this morning and said to me, "Good morning, my love. Sweetheart says hello. Feeling loved." Here's me with Fluttershy. Meh. Heart. Me and Fluttershy are going to have a filly. Meh. Heart, heart. Fluttershy is laying down on my bed, waiting for me to get back from school. She misses me so much. She just can't wait for me to get back so she can cuddle with me and hug me. Don't worry, Fluttershy. I only have 3 days of school left, and then I can hang out with you all summer long. I invited my special sun pony over. We both sneaked into my mom's room and I took a picture of myself kissing her. Fluttershy is my girlfriend. When I started kissing her, she blushed and then she wanted to cuddle with me. Oh my god.
Okay, what's the deal with everyone's obsession with Fluttershy?
What I have to live with. Applejack trying to seduce me again. What's with ponies wanting to have Oh. At the school dance with my lady. Totally getting it in tonight.
What the fuck?
Love knows no concept of dimensions.
I think we're done here.
Now, let's get to the good stuff that you all clicked here to see. The videos. Now, a few videos that kept popping up in some cringe compilations were class projects on bronies and My Little Pony. This one tries to explain why My Little Pony is so great and even talks about haters in probably the worst way you could ever deal with one. As the presentation continues on, he starts to reveal he has a pony t-shirt and starts to bring out his pony toys. While we're on the subject of My Little Pony in school, this group of friends decided to dance the Equestria Girls lunchroom song. Props to them for getting a lot of people involved in this, but it didn't work in Hasbro's version and it's definitely not going to work here. This person decided to get up on stage and let everyone know that Rainbow Dash can fly faster than them. Why?
But none of you can fly like Rainbow Dash.
I used to wonder what friendship could be until you all shared its magic with me.
Here we have a graduation speech where this brony compares himself to Twilight Sparkle when first arriving in high school, saying that his principal is like Princess Celestia and all of his friends are like the main six.
Mr. Forster was the proud Princess Celestia of the school.
Let's get out of school and go to the mall and see if we can find any bronies. Maybe this guy can help.
Brony! Assemble!
Even his friends were embarrassed by this. This looks like a Brony meetup at a local McDonald's. All seems to be going well until they all decide to start singing the theme song. And word of advice, if you're at a local store or a public place for a meetup, please do not sing. The only place this cannot be awkward at is at BronyCon, and even there it's a little weird. But probably not as weird as this group of bronies breaking down in tears, crying about Rarity and Pinkie Pie being sad in a public bowling alley. Please stop sobbing on the ground and get up! Call me a hater, but I really hate it when some bronies get mad when they buy pony toys and then start complaining about how it doesn't look accurate to the show. This person got mad when he bought a pony book and was complaining about how childish it was. Here we have a pony room tour video, which I will give some advice on this one. If you're going to make a video about your pony room, please leave out the fact that you like to sleep with the ponies. It just comes off as disturbing. Like this person, who wrote an entire song singing about how much more ponies he has than you.
What a show off. Oh shit, that's mine! Now, as we get deeper and deeper into the Brony Cringe, we start to uncover some extraordinary videos.
Here's a video of a bunch of girls role-playing as the actual characters from Equestria Girls, going into stores asking for Zap Apple Jam. There's this video that opens up with a person talking about someone who he met a few days ago and wants to show them to us. But then, it's a Fluttershy! He actually took the time to model this, move it, and have it interact with him. I guess it's not as weird as this animation about Anthromane 6 jiggling their goodies, making you feel really uncomfortable while watching it. The video that I have pretty much no words for is this guy who made a video encouraging cloppers to come out of the shadows and wants to be treated at like equal rights.
I can't take any of this seriously when I'm more distracted by the fact that he has a pregnant boy t-shirt hanging up on his wall.
At any pony convention, especially when the voice actors are attending for a Q&A, there's always bound to be that one person who has to ask that one question that makes everyone sigh in embarrassment.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure you're aware of Princess Celestia being portrayed as a tyrant, an internet troll, and God forbid, a molester.
The darker side of the fandom is not part of what I will talk about. It's not part of what the show's about. If you choose to do that, that's your choice. It's not why we're here, not why I'm here anyway.
Damn, Princess Celestia just wrecked you! Now, this video is already long, but I want to address one last thing before I end it. I might as well tell this story. Back in 2013, there was this guy who really liked Twilight Sparkle. He liked her so much, in fact, that he got a plushie of her. But it did not stop there. He loved this plushie so much that he decided to marry her. He got a ring and a gown made for this plush and even booked a minister for the wedding, which was done over a Skype call. I'm not sure what to say at this point, but I don't think any amount of video or picture even comes close to how interesting this topic is.
One more thing I forgot to mention. Rainbow Dash in a jar. Not even gonna touch that one.
Now, when it comes to bronies, there's always going to be some awkward and embarrassing videos and photos out there meant to represent the bronies in a negative way. So what do you do if you end up on one? Nothing. I mean, you're not technically losing anything. The last thing you want to do is give them attention, as that just makes the situation worse. Back then, I would always just throw copyright strikes at everyone and just get their YouTube channels taken down. I didn't care one bit as long as the video was gone. But just be careful what videos or photos you post. It may be the best thing in your eyes, but to everyone else, it's just pure cringe.
I'm Tootsie Forever, and thank you for watching.
Tootsie, I figured out who posted the video.
Really? Who?
That's the thing, it was the same person your future self warned you about. His identity is actually Sam.
Hello, Tootsie. I am S.
What do you want with me?
Me? I want nothing more but to see this fandom succeed. But unfortunately, there is a roadblock preventing that from happening. You. You see, I've been watching and studying how you do things, and I must say, I'm not happy with it. Not one bit.
Then why don't you do something about it?
Patience. I would have thought someone of your knowledge would have known that this is the month of peace and harmony. So for now, Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the gift I sent you. S out.
I see days neither fun nor free. I see a future caused by you. I see a path not meant to be. The future should be filled with magic, dreams and wishes brought to life. But the days ahead are dark.